Welcome back, guys. It's your boy True Gobi, and we are live and we are lit. Today is the 3rd, June the 3rd. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's June the 3rd. What's new in my life? We just got back from the This Is Me North American tour. Of the first leg of the This Is Me North American tour. We made stops out in Buffalo, we made stops out in Pennsylvania, and we made stops out in Ohio. So we were able to see 3 beautiful cities and go on an incredible adventure. Three things that I learned during my trip is that in America, there's a lot more signs, like there's a lot more rules to follow. You have to do this, you can't turn here, you can't do this. A lot more rules. There's a lot more rules to follow, a lot more signs that said you can't do this and you can't do this, and everything is police patrolled. There was also, it feels like a video game driving out there. It feels like I'm in a racing sim every time I'm behind the wheel in the U.S., especially in Buffalo. But the whole thing really, it kind of it feels like it feels like you're in a video game. It feels like you're in a video game, in a racing sim, just driving around in your car, you know? The roads are huge. Talking about like 3 lanes of traffic one way. So if you think about like a street crossing is like six lanes, 3 going this way, 3 going that way. And then they have like all the stop signs, the stop lights and stuff above it, obviously, you know? And as a Canadian, it's better to be an American traveling up to Canada than it is to be a Canadian traveling down to America. Because at the time of this recording, guys, even when I had bought my US dollar bills, it was like 100 USD costs about like 140, 150 CAD, you know, around there. I think the time of this recording, the exchange rate is probably like 1 to 139, but you don't get it like that. You still have to pay an extra surcharge to whatever institution is in that's allowing you to change the currency. So yeah, it's really fun out there though. It's really fun out there. And you guys, you don't need a lot of money. You don't need as much money as like I thought in order to like make it jump out there, you know what I'm saying? You really can just like go. As I see this GMC Savannah, I'm thinking about changing cars so that I can get a long body so that I can sleep in the back. That's another thing that I'm thinking about, because I don't mind living on the road for a year or two, going on tour and sharing, you know? So I think that'd be cool as fuck. That's it, like as things progress, you know, because I want to get back on the road probably like the end of this month. I think I had shared that in another video. I want to get back on the road at the end of this month, so like that's a vibe. And in that instance, I want to go to Detroit, Philadelphia, Texas. Those are like the 3 stops that I want to make, at least in that, you know, maybe North Virginia as well too, if I can manage that to swing. We'll see. So yeah, man, I think what's next for me in terms of like traveling, that's what's next. I think I had so much fun, guys. I had so much fun meeting the people. The people are really nice out there. I don't care what people say about like Americans or whatever, but they're nice. They're really nice. I didn't have any smoke with nobody. I got invited to a cookout. And I had so much fun at the cookout in Buffalo. I don't want to know if I can say people's names on the platform, but like, I love you. For those that invited me to their home to spend time with them and their families, I love you. So in all things, guys, I think it's like it's cool to see things differently. I think there has been now that I like got back, I'm like, it almost feels small. Like I was just telling my friends the other day on the live stream too, I'm like, coming back home feels small. It feels as though that like Ontario is like maybe not the place where I need to be. I'm continuing to see more things, see new people, explore and be adventurous. And it's such a freeing and liberating experience, you know, because like I'm thinking about going to Alberta. I'm also thinking about doing the next leg of the tour in Canada, just because it's cheaper. I don't have to worry about conversion, you know? To be fair, a lot of my audience is in America at this time. That's why I might just go back out there, because I want to see, you know, the people. But yeah, man, I think that there's it's been incredible, guys. It's been an incredible journey. It's been an incredible part of my life to be able to experience this with you guys, and like to see all the lives, to see the malls, to see the different kinds of water that they have all around the place, all across the globe. and across the country. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much what I learned. Those are the couple of things that I learned while I was in America. And three things. I'm trying to make a thumbnail too as I'm doing this video with you guys. Maybe I can, like, you know, do one of those things like, oh. Anyways, but yeah, guys, like, it was really fun. This was really fun, and like, the only reason I would have stayed longer if I didn't exhaust the tour budget, but we had exhausted the budget for the tour, so that was whatever. And then I'm back in Canada now. I'm back in Canada today. I'm in Hamilton, and I just met with Joseph, the dreamer in man, and he was helping me out with some things. He said he could help me fix my credit, as well as I'm going to help him build a platform. So I'll keep you guys updated with that, but that's another opportunity that presented itself strictly because of the fact that I just saw him on Facebook Messenger. I messaged him. He said, let's talk. I talked. He said, let's link up, and I did. Here I am. Say my name 3 times and I'll appear. You know, True Hagobi, True Hagobi, True Hagobi. I'm here. Okay, it doesn't take much to get me in your city. So in all things, guys, I just think that, like, the beginning is, it's just here. The beginning is just here. The beginning is here. The beginning, you know, I don't know if I told you guys, but even in I Had a Dream, I have to find out what day it was if you guys really want to know the date. But, and I remember there was a flower bed in there, and there was 3 flowers in there that were, it was a square flower bed, and they were growing up like this, 3 little flowers. And they just said, it's finally time that your dreams are starting to grow, your seeds are starting to grow from the inside out. So I think that's deep as hell, my boy. Finally, your dreams are starting to grow from the inside out. And I'm seeing things change, guys. I'm seeing things change. I'm seeing the charming, charismatic young man that you see before you. I used to go to different cities to take beautiful women out on dates and have a good time without expecting anything in return. So it's really like, man, like, you can live how you want to. You can live however you want to in this world. And it's up to you what you decide. You can be rich, you can be poor, you can be broke, you can be royalty, you can be a slave. Up to you. Whatever you decide is your mental conditioning and your programming. I just know for me, I was conditioned to be a slave. So I had to uproot that mental programming. I had to uproot that programming and that operant conditioning in order to live and to understand. Because, like, even Joseph was telling me today at the meeting, he was just saying, like, once you know who you are, it's a wrap. It's up. You know what I'm saying? Once you know who you are, it's up. No one can take advantage of you. No one can tell you anything. You know, he gave me some great book recommendations, so I got to go and get those books as well, too. And I always say, too, guys, like, be mindful of the names of the people that you meet. Because they could be angels. It could be angels. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it could be an angel. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I recognize Michael is gift from God. I recognize James is a supplier, and these are all people that I've met. I've met Joseph, which is the dreamer in man, you know, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on of people, you know, people and their names. Take note of what people's names are and, like, actually understand what they mean, you know, and see if it'll help you understand them a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So earlier, guys, we had FedEx here. Now we got Pure Leader dropping off bear packs. You know what I'm saying? They call me Touchdown because I make the packs touchdown. And all things, guys, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go grab some weed right now at the. I'm in the area. I'm in the area of Jointsville, so they got the best prices in all the GTA that I've found so far. So I'm gonna go head out there. The Companion Club or something like that. The Paradise Companion Club, something. Shout out to them, they're cool. And yeah, guys, so, man, I just think it's interesting that, like, I'm starting to see things manifest. And, like, somebody could look at me and say, well, like, oh, okay, but, like, you don't have, like, a lot of cash at this time as I'm recording to you, but I'm rich as fuck. I'm rich enough that I can travel anywhere I want to go on a random Tuesday at noon. I can just be up here in Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can be anywhere in the time it takes me to get there. Okay? So, I'm rich. I'm as rich as they come, guys. I'm as rich as they come. And I'm just waiting, like I say, I'm just waiting for the 3D world to catch up and to bring forth the fruits and the abundance. You know what's funny, guys? Because I've already seen my books selling. My books are selling. My music is selling. My merch is selling. People want to meet me. And I've only been at this for about not even a year yet. you know? So can you guys imagine what his life will be like in 10 years? I'll be like 42. I'll be like 42, and then everything will have been, you know? God already showed me that I'm not going to leave this realm until I get rich, cash-wise. Until I get rich. So as I hold this stack of money, I can see it in my hand already. You guys know me, guys. I get money. I don't even need to. I'm not even gonna pull it out. That's not even. That's even. Anyways, but yeah, I get money. You know what I'm saying? I get money. So I allow easy money to flow into my life, guys, and I love it. I love that for me. I don't work for money. Money works for me. And as a result, I use it as a tool in order to grow and expand the things around me in my life. Okay, guys. So I think that covers everything. I think that should cover everything in terms of this discussion. Yeah. This is me, this has been the first leg of the tour, guys. First leg of the tour. Let's go. So what's next, guys, is going to be more photo shoots. We're pretty much just gonna run it again. We're gonna go back to the library. We're gonna do our photo shoots. We're going to you know, get everything situated and organized so that way we can go back again. You know? All right. Peace, y'all. Love you guys forever, yo. I'm out of here.